Hello and welcome to Tina's Joyful Kitchen. I'm Tina McDermott, the lazy inspirational chef. I'm a speaker, I'm a weight loss coach for 21 years. Oh my gosh, it gives me chills every single time. And if you've already seen me before, you know that it gives me no more than joy and pleasure and appreciation to be right here, right now in my kitchen, teaching you how you can find joy in the kitchen. Amazing. Okay. Now, pumpkin pudding is obviously wonderful for you because it's full of pumpkin, which is full of fiber. And guess what? It's a vegetable. It's a vegetable. And we're going to start. You can do a frozen banana. You can do a fresh banana. Throw in a banana in there. What else are we going to put in there? We're going to do coconut milk, organic coconut milk that does not have guar gum. Okay. Guar gum free, unsweetened. Never get sweetened coconut milk, because coconut is sweet unto itself. It is sweet unto itself. Also, coconut is antiviral, antimicrobial, antibacterial. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, anytime you want live transcription, absolutely, not a problem. Okay. So we're going to do some coconut milk, not coconut cream, but coconut milk from the can. And we're going to put about a cup of it in here. The liquid tends to go to the bottom, so I want to make sure I get half liquid, half cream, and do both. Okay. That wasn't quite a cup, so I'm going to put a little bit more. So don't be afraid of coconut. Also, don't store the leftover coconut in that jar. Decant it into a glass jar or something else, okay? Then we're going to put pumpkin. We're going to put a little bit of pumpkin in there. I always get organic pumpkin in cans that are BPA free. BPA is a plastic that is a known estrogen disturber, which can promote cancer. Okay, so if you're going to do anything in a can, you make sure that it's BPA free. And pumpkin is also not just a vegetable, but it's a vegetable that's full of fiber. I actually feed it often to my dogs as one of their vegetable sources. I'm starting to go back to cooking for my dogs full time as opposed to just half. I'm weaning them onto that. And pumpkin is a big part of their vegetable source. There we go. So we got a half a cup of pumpkin in there. We're going to put some Madagascar bourbon vanilla. Don't chintz on your vanilla. Don't get that imitation stuff. If you want a pow of flavor and you want your desserts to just be, oh my gosh, he's the best baker in the world, then get yourself some Madagascar vanilla. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some maple extract in there, just a half a teaspoon, because I really, really love the maple flavor. I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon because I love cinnamon. Who loves cinnamon? Put cinnamon in the chat if you love cinnamon. And I made up my own pumpkin pie spice, which is mostly cinnamon, cardamom, clove, nutmeg, all of that. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of arrowroot flour. Arrowroot flour is a thickener. See how I leave the tablespoon right in there so it's easy? I just have a whole bunch of tablespoon measures and teaspoon measures. Leave them right in the canister. So much easier. A little bit of a sweetener, right? You can do maple syrup. You can do honey, or you can put in there something called yacon syrup. Did I ever talk to you about yacon syrup in the past? I don't know if I've ever talked to you about yacon syrup. Yacon syrup is got the consistency of maybe honey and molasses together. It looks like molasses, and it's made from a yacon root, and it's sweet, but it has a third of the calories of honey. So if you're trying to lower your calories, your sugar calories, use the maple extract as a flavoring to get the maple flavor if you really want the maple flavor, and you don't need to. And try some yacon syrups. One more ingredient, I'm going to put some almond flour in there, a little bit more than a half a cup. About 3/4 of a cup is the recipe. Put that all in there. And ready, we're going to blend it up. All right, let me blend this and I'll be right back. Now, you can put these in ramekins like so, and it's going to solidify when it's in the refrigerator. So if you're going to serve at a party, you can serve into these little ramekins. And I am literally just going to be eating this right out of the jar. So I'm going to pour it into a nice big jar. I'm going to put a spoon in there and have a treat anytime I want a treat or something. You know, you want something to change your palate after a meal, have a couple of scoops of some pumpkin pudding. So there we have it, our delicious pumpkin pudding. Again, it will set in the refrigerator after a few couple of hours. You can also make some whipped coconut cream. Basically get the cream off the top of that coconut, the can of coconut, and whip it up, and you'll get a whipped coconut cream. I started it here, but we don't have a ton of time for me to be doing that today, so that's all good. Our delicious pumpkin pudding, which is nutritious, delicious, and serve it with a spoon, feed it to everybody, a little whipped cream on the top. It'll make a wonderful dessert. Better than the pumpkin pie with the crust that is just full of gluten and sugar and everything else that is going to make you feel blah. You want to feel great. You want to feel healthy. You want to feel vibrant. You want to feel free and have all the energy that I have, right? Thank you so much for watching the show today. If you love to find joy in the kitchen, even if you don't know how to cook, even if you don't like to cook, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below so that you can catch each and every one of my episodes. Thank you again, and until next time, namaste.